The discussion is still raging on about Indiana Jones coming to the PlayStation 5 6 months after it has released on Xbox. Persons are still crying out for justice.
Man, it can't work, so we need justice! Justice! We need justice! We need justice! Over the yard there and the other yard, we need it. Can't you see the condition we're in?
But for some Xbox fans, we understand what Xbox and the management is doing. Number one, we understand that not all Xbox first-party games would be going to different platforms. It will not be all the first-party content. In addition to that, we understand that we will be getting to play these games day one. If it is we are subscribed to Game Pass, we will be able to play these games without any additional costs. I mean, even if we do decide to not play it on Game Pass, we could get those games at a discounted price. So at the end of the day, all these games would be played best on an Xbox platform and also via Xbox services. We understand that. And guess what? We are happy that the Xbox games that are produced by Xbox are the envy of the gaming industry. Yes, we know that everyone and their grandmother want to have Xbox games onto their platform, onto their console. They can't wait to play these Xbox games, and we are so happy that they are paying full price for it. Yes, so Microsoft could now corner all sectors of the gaming industry. They can dominate in the services aspect of the industry. They can dominate when it comes to monthly active users, and they can also dominate when it comes to sales, because guess what? Every time a PlayStation gamer plays an Xbox game, they are an Xbox player. Yes, you didn't know that? These ponies would be paying full price for these AAA bangers. Yeah, buddy, you know what I love to say? When ponies pay, we all win. However, before we get into the thick of it, let's talk about how, after complaining about Starfield running at under 60 frames per second, these PlayStation fans are happy to play a game that is running under 60 frames per second. We'll also talk about how Xbox games are now the envy of the industry. After years, persons saying no one wants to play Xbox games, no one would buy Xbox games. Now, all of these games are highly wanted. They are the most wanted games in the industry. We'll talk about it. So, let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. So before we continue the video, guys, do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button. You know you get great Xbox content, a little bit of Nintendo thrown in there, and of course Sony pony salt from the Indian Ocean. So if this type of content interests you, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get back to the video. First up, after 4 years and after raking in over $5 billion of in-game sales, Genshin Impact is coming to an Xbox platform near you. Now, we know that Genshin Impact is the gacha game, free-to-play game that was made available for PC and PlayStation 4 initially, but it's now coming to Xbox. Now, this is very shocking because it was not announced for Xbox, it was announced for the Switch. But it just so happened that this game, the Xbox version, is coming out long before the Switch. So, what do you think about Genshin Impact? We know it's widely popular. Are you going to download it? Let me know in the comment sections below. Next up, let's talk about Black Myth Wukong. In all metrics, Black Myth Wukong is a success, selling over 10 million copies throughout Steam and the PlayStation 5. Now, I could remember when these ponies made a big fuss for Starfield being 30 frames per second. Well, it appears that they are paying for Wukong, a game that is coming multi-plat, They are paying full price for a game running under 60 frames per second. Yes, that's not according to me. That's according to the evidence. So here we have Black Myth Wukong running in quality mode, and right off the bat you can see that the frame rate is dropping as low as 27 to 30 frames per second. Wow. But these ponies here are complaining about the frame rates about Starfield. I know currently they are complaining about the frame rates for Avowed, but I'll have a video on that shortly. But look at this here. These ponies are enjoying Black Myth Wukong at 30 FPS on quality mode. But then you might say, but what about balance mode? Well, okay, let's look at balance mode. Does that hit 60 FPS? Let's see. So here we have balance mode, and balance mode is doing a little better. We are seeing 45 frames per second, 43 frames per second. But according to the Sony fans, this should be unacceptable because they are saying that games should be 60 frames, no less than 60 frames per second. But here we have, they are having so much fun with Black Myth Wukong running under 60 FPS. Wow, what hypocrites. What hypocrites these ponies are. But then again, you might say, but isn't there a performance mode, something that could run 60 FPS? Well, don't let me tell you how the performance mode is running. Let's listen to actual PlayStation fan, an actual pony, and let's see what he says about the performance mode. Listen.
Finally got a chance to play Monkey Man, Black Myth Wukong. Let's just say it didn't start off all that well. Eddie's Frank, but I am in performance mode, right? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm in performance mode in the frames. But this little dude look a little grainy, bro. This dog. What? In performance mode. What's the damn graphics? Yo, I don't think performance mode is on the way, dog. At least not for me. This dog don't even look good. Frame rate issues in performance mode too, while the graphics aren't even all that good. Let's do balance. So the junk got ghosting too. If you freaking like move around so fast, you can. I'm actually about to like just end this stream and do like a YouTube video. Honestly, I don't even want to play this. Like, am I complaining too much?
Tell me.
So there you have it, guys. There you have it. It's I didn't say that. A PlayStation gamer, a PlayStation fan, a pony, one could even say. He is saying that when played in performance mode on the PlayStation 5, Black Myth Wukong, it's looking grainy. It's looking like basmati rice cooked only for 15 minutes. That is how Black Myth Wukong is looking on the PlayStation 5 in performance mode. But who is even checking, right? Who is even checking? Because guess why? These guys would only complain when it is an Xbox game, when it's playing on Xbox. When it's playing on PlayStation, they are all quiet about the performance and about the frames per second. That's very, very clear. But you know what's funny in all of this? Black Myth Wukong is right now being promoted by the PlayStation community. But their own game, the game that Sony paid a big set of money for, the game that was in development for more than 8 years, Concord, that game is out today, and I'm not seeing or hearing any Sony fan playing it. How could that be possible? I mean, why it is the Sony community is not supporting Concord? But you know what's even more strange? Wait, there's more. It even gets stranger. Do you know which game Sony fans have pre-ordered at least 20 times more than Concord? Guess what game it is? This game.
Nikki, This is a sickness. It is deviance. Therefore, we don't want it.
These ponies love Nikki. Nikki. These ponies just love their Nikki. What? These guys pre-ordered this Nikki, this infinite Nikki game more than they pre-ordered Concord. I'm baffled to see that these ponies love all these little chibi cats and all these flowers and birds and what's going on here, man? But there you have it. We are seeing the hypocrisy of the PlayStation community. They did not pre-order their own first-party game. Instead, they pre-ordered this Barbie game that loves the garden. They call her Nikki. Let me hear what you think about it in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And finally, let's talk about some Xbox games. So we know that Xbox showed up and showed out in a big way at Gamescom. So much so that all of Xbox games that were shown there is the talk of the industry. Yes, these Xbox first-party software is really having gamers talking, and really everyone is saying that these games are looking amazing. Now, I recall that at some point in time, the Sony fans and even the gaming media was saying that Xbox had no games and no one wants Xbox games. But it just so happened that the tables have turned, because look at these articles here. PC Games, right? New Stalker 2 gameplay trailer makes the apocalypse look amazing. Yes. So PC Gamer here has recognized that, Stalker 2 is really looking good. I mean, look at the gameplay that you are seeing right now on your screen. This thing looks absolutely jaw-dropping when it comes to, visuals. Now, we are seeing that this is what the team there at Ukraine would have done despite the war going on. And let me just say that despite this war, these guys did a phenomenal job when it comes to how this game looks. Now, we will have to wait to see how it plays, but just from a visual standpoint, this game looks amazing, as was said before. Now, this game is the envy of every PlayStation gamer. They are hoping that this game soon release to PlayStation 5. But we know that this game so far is an exclusive to the Xbox. We don't know if it will come later on. But as for now, this game would release 2024 as an exclusive for Xbox. But it's not only Stalker 2. Look at what this article is saying about Avowed. According to GamesBeat, they said wowed with Avowed so far. So far, Avowed is looking like the exact game I was hoping for. It's a prettier Skyrim with enough new ideas to stand out, but it still sticks close enough to Elder Scroll formula to give off similar vibes. Wow. What a compliment to be, viewed as an Elder Scroll, or in the same, sentence as Elder Scroll or even Skyrim. This is amazing. But let's look at the visuals we are seeing here so far for Avowed. Everyone at Gamescom was wowed by Avowed. Now, we would have a video following up the 30 frames per second announcement, but so far, everyone is happy with how Avowed is looking, with how Avowed is playing, and we can't wait to play this game in 2025 in February. So yes, these ponies would be crying while we'll be playing. And what could be said about Indiana Jones? I could recall when this game was revealed, a number of gamers, especially the Sony community, was saying that this game was dead on arrival because it was not in third person view, it was in first person. They said this game could not work in first person because they were, classing it to Tomb Raider and the other games like it. But seeing that Indiana Jones are showing so well, it's showing so well at GDC, everyone is talking about Indiana Jones. Now, because we understand that this game is coming out to the PlayStation 5, now everyone is excited for Indiana Jones, proving the strength of Microsoft software currently. Yes, everyone is talking about Microsoft games, while persons are not even talking about Concord, Silent Hill, Astrobot, or even Lego Horizon. Yes, those games are a long memory, a distant memory. But let me hear what you think about what was said today. What do you think about the hypocrisy in the PlayStation Nation when it comes to this 30 frames per second argument? They are happy to play Wukong at 30 frames, but they are complaining about Avowed at 30 frames. Now, let me hear what you think about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.